Thing taking forever to load. Wow.
There it is. I think we
There
in
you
there.
go.
Oh, we up? We up?
Yeah, we there.
Yes, sir.
Hey, everybody, we are back. We are back, but we have a new installment. But
Yes,
first
sir.
off, let me introduce myself to those who may not know, but you should know. They call me Chef Jimbo.
And you got B in the building.
We got Johnny Drip Drip.
Drip, drip.
And this installment, this new podcast, is what we are going to call all for the boxing fanatics, the boxing lovers. You know, not for some people. Mr. Teller. But but Family Talks is now presenting to me, B, Mr. Drip Drip, and everybody out there at the family barbecue.
Yes,
What
yes.
tell it what we calling this, brother?
It's called the final round.
The final
Final
round
Round.
podcast.
It's presented by Family Talk. Let's remember that.
So listen, we got a lot to talk about today. We're gonna try to keep it short, but
yeah. We know how these two get when we get into this boxing.
Oh
thing.
yeah. Telly gonna have that job. He gonna have that job ready for y'all.
Matrix,
But-
what's good, bro?
But I need to get on the comments.
Yeah.
Matrix, what's up, brother?
What's up, bro?
So listen, the first fight we want to just give a brief review on took place last Saturday, June the 12th. The one and only Shakur Stevenson versus Jeremiah. I'm gonna butcher his name.
Nakathila?
I
We just gonna say Nakathila.
thought you was gonna say Nacho Libre. I'm like, hold on, no.
That's the best I can do.
Hey, that's better than what I was gonna say.
Hey, that's that Manatee County education.
Yes, sir. Man. But listen, to those who saw the fight, I just go ahead and go first.
Yeah.
To those who know about boxing, like they know Shakur Stevenson, like to me personally, he's the future of boxing.
Jimbo, before you get started, I'm sorry to cut you off. I just want to let everybody know I'm new to this boxing thing. Jimbo and Drip Drip have got me very enthused. So it's more of a learning thing for me. I am here for support of my brothers. So
Appreciate that.
I'm here to learn because I want to get into this world of boxing. I'm already a superb analyst in the game of basketball, but I want to get into this thing of boxing. But go ahead, Jimbo. I'm going to learn today, brother.
So Shakur Stevenson, I can't speak for nobody else. I speak for me. Honestly, I think this brother could be the future of boxing, man. He's been to the Olympics. Did he win silver or bronze when the Olympics was in Brazil?
Silver, I believe.
I know he got robbed. Yeah, I think it was silver. I know. To me, he got robbed. But this guy here, he was so good and so technically sound. Like Floyd flew down to Brazil just to see this man, just to see all his fights. Mm-hmm. And Floyd been trying to get him into his stable for God knows how long, but for some reason this guy went to top rank. I don't understand why these brothers be going to top rank, man. I don't get it. I don't get it. They get screwed over every single time. But in this fight, I'm sorry. First off, to everybody who's still on Facebook, make sure you go and support our brother Adrian, Coach A.
Coach A.
He got his podcast, Impact Podcast, and listen, man, stay tuned. He got some good things in the works, and of course, I'll be on there. I have been on there, and I'll be showing my face time and time again. And pretty sure Brandon and he'll have some other guests on there as well. So very informative, and go check them out, please.
Absolutely. Also, just shout out to D Third. So while we shouting out podcasts, let's shout out D Third as well. And what them boys over there doing, they couldn't make it today, but eventually we'll be hooking that back up here pretty soon. And of course, our own family talk, Nick, Nate. Shout out to Family Talk as well. Miss and love you guys. So let's get going.
Yeah. So back this fight, I feel like I know nothing about this Jeremiah guy, but only thing that I did hear about him is that he can knock you out. And I'm thinking as I was watching this fight, maybe Shakur was being the way he was because his guy had power in his hands, and he was just being respectful. I don't think he was scared. I just think you got to respect it. And then you had a southpaw versus an orthodox. So as you looking at the fight, you see Shakur and the guy Jeremiah. They both trying to get their footing at the right place so that they can strike, do what they got to do. But I took a little bit of notes, not much, but around the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th round, Shakur was doing a lot of unnecessary movement. It's like he just was dancing around the ring. I don't know if he was trying to tire homeboy out. Jeremiah dude, all he was doing was moving forward. That's why I say I think Shakur should have took him out, because he just was moving back and forth the whole fight. He wasn't moving side to side. He wasn't, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't turning Shakur or nothing like that. You did what I'm saying? So Shakur should have took him out. Long story short, we're not gonna hang too much in that, because just like the commentator Tim Bradley said, the fight was boring.
How many rounds did the fight go?
12. It went the distance.
It went the distance?
Yeah, it went the distance.
Okay. So I didn't watch the fight. Jimmy texted me earlier to say, "Hey, watch some highlights," but I didn't watch the fight because I had some work going on. But just a couple questions. Who actually won the fight?
Shakur
won the fight, and they did go the distance.
Yeah.
Did we get the card? The numbers? What was the numbers?
I did not get the card.
Hold on, let me see if I can get it for you.
Yeah, let's hear him, Drip.
Okay.
While Drip pulling that up, what's up, Nate?
Yeah.
My boy, Kev. Hey, man, I heard a lot of big things coming out of your camp, so you keep on trucking and grinding, my bro. And T, hey, man, T, I love you. Good to see you stopping by and checking up on us, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Thank everybody for the love and support. This boxing journey is going to be amazing. Jimmy been in my ear.
Jody on?
Is Jody on too?
No, I thought you said Jody.
Oh, no, Jody. And shout out to him too. He actually shared it. So shout out to Jody too, man. My man Mike Stokes in the building.
Hey, I text him. I'm like, hey, yo, you want to get on this podcast?
It was 120 to 107.
120 to 107.
What about the other judges?
That's what it was. All three judges had it the same. 120.
Oh, really?
107.
It was unanimous. Okay.
Yeah, it was a unanimous.
Oh, okay. I can dig that right there.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Shakur won. Nothing special really to talk about. The fight shouldn't have been as close, or the fight shouldn't have looked like what it looked like to me personally.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not Shakur, so I don't know what he was facing, but that's just my personal opinion. I don't know about anybody else got something to say about that before we move on.
Nah, not really.
Oh, that was pretty much self-explanatory.
All right, and next, I really want to talk about the Juneteeth fight. I got some stuff I want to get off my chest.
Yeah,
my chest.
This way it get good.
First off, we got one Juneteeth fight that has now been canceled for anybody that wanted to watch it. They was gonna do it in Miami. Teofimo Lopez versus George Kambosos.
That got canceled because of COVID, right?
Yeah. Teofimo got COVID, which I don't think he had COVID.
Hold on. So what you mean you didn't think he had COVID?
I don't think he got COVID, bro.
You think he running?
I'm not gonna say he's running, but I'll say Kambosos ain't no joke. Kambosos can win this fight, in my opinion.
Okay.
And to me, Teofimo, he should have just went ahead and fought Devin Haney. Okay. Devin Haney has the WBC belt. That's the only belt that Teofimo is missing. You know what I'm saying? And then he'll be undisputed. He'll have all the belts, but he's not fighting them for some reason. Oh, you know what, Telly?
Yes.
I did hear Bob Arum say that he's not going to make that fight, Teofimo versus Haney.
Yes, I've read that somewhere too.
Yep. Because he said he don't want to work with Eddie Hearn. I'm like, ain't this some flabbernacle bull crap?
I don't know if he said the one I read. I think he said something about it wouldn't be worth the time or something.
Him and Eddie beefing right now because of the Deontay Wilder thing.
Of course, everybody a little upset about that stuff, man. It's because the Joshua camp is mad with the Fury camp because of the whole fight thing, and because I guess the Fury camp assured them that no matter what, they was going to be fighting, and now they're not fighting, so it's all a big old mess. People mad at each other.
It's a big old celebrity, ain't it?
Yeah, it's like a soap opera.
Yeah, that's all it is. That's all it is.
You know,
but that keeps us interested.
And that's all it does.
Yeah,
because when it finally happens, it's going to be more money. People going to tune in.
Right.
I think they do these things on purpose to build the fight, you know.
Right.
So we just going to have to see.
But at the same time, like I hear a lot of people say that too, but my thing is let these guys fight. Like you can fight. I just got finished watching the interview with Deontay Wilder. He was saying a lot of us can fight 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And like you see now, the tickets for Deontay Wilder Fury, the ESPN and all these guys like, oh, nobody wants to see it. But they can't. They pretty much say they're gonna sell out of tickets in like 2, 3, 4 hours, but nobody wants to watch it. Like, come on, like they got to make these fights.
Why does nobody want to watch it though?
You know what the media does.
I know.
Yeah, you know, they have a narrative that they're trying to get across. Yeah. But we're gonna get to those two brothers, you know.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm waiting on. That is what I'm waiting on.
So you got anything else to say about Teofimo?
Well, I think he got COVID, man. I don't think he, ducking nothing or he ill prepared. It's just one of those bad luck things, because when you look at it, it's still out here, so you see Chris Paul, he up in the protocol, so when it happens though in August, I just didn't know why they postponed it to August instead of July. So
I mean, you only got to quarantine 10 to 14 business
right.
days. So you know what I'm saying? What's the hold up and why are we moving it so? I guess I can think of what if training aspects come into the picture? What if they want to give him time to get healthy before he get back into? That's if, like Jimmy said, if he has COVID.
This is what me and Telly talked about too. Like, they about to start training for football in August.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
So what are you gonna do this at?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I mean, because actually they about to start getting it in July. The camp start in July, the first preseason.
Oh, it start in July?
Yeah, the mini training camp start in July. First preseason game gonna be in July. It's gonna carry on through August. So yeah, man, they running a risk of not having any interest because football, gonna be back.
That's bad for business though, if that's the case. You know what I'm saying?
And the other thing too, we got to take into account is this. I was telling Telly, like these stadiums are booked like a year or 2 years in advance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Probably that's the closest date that they could get before football season actually takes place. But we're going to see.
We're going to see.
We just needed to get it in. Like I said, all the talk need to stop. Let's go.
All the talk need to stop. Let's go. Let's rough ride.
Yeah.
What's next on
the next, man, we're going to be talking about one of the Charlo brothers. This is the Charlo brother to me that Jamal.
Jamal.
He at 160, middleweight. He can actually box. Like he looks when you watch him fight, he's really polished. He's a really freaking good boxer. strong as a freaking ox. His brother Jamel, he's more like a brawler. But he get the job done. But I got a couple bones to pick with that guy Jamel.
This for the WBC middleweight championship, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but we're gonna talk about Jamal. This other guy, Juan Montiel, I never heard of him, to be honest with you, so I don't know what to expect from him. I haven't looked him up neither. I don't know about you, Drip. What you know about homeboy?
No, you know what, man? All I know is, man, got 22 wins, all by way of knockout. So he got power.
Okay.
He throwing hands.
He can put them hands on. Okay. So Charlo need to be careful.
Charlo will be fine. He's a boxer. He know how to shuck and jive.
Well,
so let me ask you, because you're saying that he's a boxer, and then Drip saying that the Juan guy is power. What's the difference when you're talking about he's a boxer versus him with just power? Can y'all go dig a little deep into what's the difference between the two?
Sure.
Yeah.
I would say like Jamal. When I say people are a boxer, to give people an example of, of course we're gonna say Floyd. Okay. Floyd, to me, Jamal, he uses his jab. Mm-hmm. He has a strong jab. He keeps you behind his jab. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that's like one of the fundamentals of boxing. I'm training for it with my buddy, Sal and Coach LB. They trying to get me in shape, but everything that I'm learning, number one thing that you need to learn, other than conditioning, you need to learn how to have a strong jab, and then you need to learn how to defend the jab. Because if you fight somebody with a strong jab like Jamal, and you can't defend it, you can't get around it, you done for. He gonna beat you just jabbing you. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen somebody get in a fight, boxing bout with somebody, and the dude really beat him with a jab. I'm trying to think who it was. His whole face was jacked up just from the jab. And it was on Showtime too. Who was it, man? Dang it, man. But yeah, just he knows how to move in the ring. He knows how to separate himself, how to create distance when he needs to. He knows when he needs to go to the body. He knows when he needs to go to the head, a hook, a straight right, a straight left, whichever, if he's southpaw, orthodox. It's a lot of stuff that go into this. And like I was telling Drip, when it comes to like a good boxer, to me is somebody, when I speak about somebody like Floyd, and we were talking about Floyd and Canelo, I said the only thing that I hear people talk about when Floyd beat Canelo that I never hear anybody talk about, and from my perspective, I see that what Floyd did, Floyd beat Canelo with beating Canelo. He messed up Canelo's timing. Floyd never. A lot of boxers go off rhythm. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how you train. But Floyd, he'll hit him with a jab, and he might go to the left. You know what I'm saying, and reset or something, and then he'll come back, hit him with a jab, and he'll back straight up, or hit him with a jab and go off to the right. He's not repeating the same thing. And when he saw that Canelo was starting to get into a groove, he'll do something to keep him off balance. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of it's real cerebral, man. Like when it comes to that boxing, everything's cerebral. So what I'm gathering is let's compare it to like LeBron James, to where he's an all around basketball player. So that's how you kind of comparing it with boxing. When you say that particular person, he's a boxer, are you saying like he's an all around like a LeBron James? Not like he's not all around like that. Okay, he still got a lot of work, but he's technically sound. He's technically sound. Yes. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, yeah. Got you. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, your boy trying to learn it. I want to get into it. I want to get into it so bad. So my brother's going to help me out here. So I know I said a lot. Yeah, you said a lot. That's why I tried to dumb it down, because you said some technical stuff. So I tried to dumb it down and compare it to basketball. But no, that was some good energy. But I don't know what else you'll say about him, Drip.
Well, just like you said, technical. he's very all around. He can mix it up with you, or he can step back and, like you say, jab him to death. Pop, pop, 1, 2. Pop, pop, 1, 2. Pop, pop, 1, 2, 3.
And he got power too.
Yeah, and that's where the rhythm come in, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they can do it all. You're a boxer. Like they can stand in front of any opponent, no matter what they style, and they can get it.
Okay. That helps me understand it a bit. That's what's up. I appreciate that. That helps me understand that.
So guys, before we go further, let me ask y'all a question. Who's your favorite fighters right now at this current point in time?
Right now,
or fighters, if you don't have just one.
Well, Floyd is retired, but he's my favorite.
I got
right now. I love me some Floyd. Tyson Fury, you know what? Been on him.
Man, I'm about to get this dude.
Hey, man.
You just
beat a Klitschko.
Nah. Don't you bring no Tyson Fury up in his house, bruh.
Bruh, he beat a Klitschko. Your boy Wilder ain't beat a Klitschko, so that's kind of hard to do. So Tyson Fury.
Mama D.
I'm looking at this dude. His name is Noya Inau.
That name sounds so familiar, bro.
Dude, a bantamweight, he got 2 titles.
WBA name sound familiar. And IBF. I heard that name.
Yeah, and he fighting Saturday. You know, he got his hand.
He's in an undercard with
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where I heard that name from.
Yeah, because he fighting Michael the Marininas or whatever. So he's defending his 2 belts. So got a little, couple of unknown cats that, keep an eye on.
So you'll say him, you said Fury.
Yeah. AJ, Anthony Joshua. I got to give it to my heavyweights.
Yeah, you keep AJ.
Gotta keep that. Oh, AJ, telling y'all,
he ain't a
don't
real
sleep
one.
on him.
He ain't
don't
a real
sleep
one,
on
bro.
him.
He ain't a real one.
He got 3 belts.
He ain't down for the cause. He ain't down for the cause.
Hey, I'm in the spotlight right now because you know how you get on TV and you be like, "Hey, mom." My mom just said, "Hey, fella." So, hey, mom.
Mama D, you might as well come hop on. What's up?
Man, she ain't about that. She ain't about that sports. She ain't about that sports, boy. She'll tell me quick. I'm like, hey, you go check out the podcast. What y'all talking about? If y'all talking sports, I ain't gonna be there. I ain't gonna be there.
So, what about you got any favorite fighters, B?
Like Drip said, I've always liked it Floyd. A lot of people don't like Floyd for whatever reason, I don't know. But I've always liked it Floyd and his attitude. I like Spence. I do like Spence. Yeah. Wilder. I do like Wilder. I don't too much care for Fury. I do like Deontay. Just those off the top of my head now. But in the history of boxing, of course, I like Muhammad Ali. May he rest in peace. Mike Tyson, Roy Jones. Who else? I wasn't really a big Manny Pacquiao person, but he, yeah. I mean, I've seen a couple of clips of him. I think he decent. I wouldn't say I like him all the way, but I think just to tip my hat to him.
Pacquiao beast, boy. I get to him.
I tip my hat to him. Off the top of my head, that's all I can think of right now. Love you too, Mom.
So my question to you, since you're just getting into boxing. You said 2 names because those are 2 of my favorite fighters right now. What does Errol Spence and Deontay Wilder represent to you? Why are they on your list?
I like their attitude and how they approach the ring because I along with the physical part of the sport, it's all about your approach to the sport. I think they stand by their craft and can care less what anybody else think. As far as Spence, I like his agility. I like his speed. Wilder, like I said, he's just a dog to me. Wilder is a dog to me.
He's a warrior.
He is, yeah. No matter what, you know what I'm saying. I like their approach. I like how they bring themselves to the ring. As far as what I can just by looking at them and seeing them, that's what comes to my mind the most. Just their approach to the sport and how they revolutionize themselves within the sport. That's probably the best that comes to my mind when I think of those two.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask myself that question without asking myself that question because I can't wait to dig in on this. You know,
I know that's where you leading though. I know that's where you leading.
So I would say some of my favorite fighters, but I would say, you know, I'm a Jesus guy all the way, and you know, kingdom first. But when it comes to boxing, on the other hand, I'm B1. If you know what B1 is, that's black first. So no matter who fighting, I'm going for my black brothers. Point blank period. Because we some of the baddest guys in the game, man. The Mexicans are too. They got some monsters. Mexicans and Cubans, man. Them boys, they monsters in their own right. But I would say Earl, Wilder. As I already told you, I really love Shakur. You know, he's young and raw, but you know, he's gonna get there along the way. That boy Javante, man, that boy, he a gorilla, boy. That is a gorilla. I don't know if you ever saw Javante fight, Brandon. I'm pretty sure Telly did.
No,
you never saw Javante?
What's his full name?
Javante Tank Davis.
I'm gonna check him out.
That boy, they're a dog, boy. Hey,
I'm gonna check him out.
Let me tell you, yeah, watch him. 147 got a new cat on the block. What's his name? Ennis. Boots Ennis. Jerron Boots Ennis. Look out for him. He hot. And middleweight Benavidez.
Mm-hmm.
That boy, that is, man.
Okay.
Hold on.
So why you think of that? What? And I got another question, and I'm gonna have Drip answer this. With Jimmy asking that about our favorite boxers of today or in the past, what is your top 3 of all time?
Ooh, man.
Of all time,
man, of all time. Well, of course, I got to put the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali.
Yes, sir.
At one. Yes, now after that, man, that's. I'm like, now because I come up, man. See, I seen Sugar Ray.
Okay.
That dude right there, man.
Okay.
Sugar Ray Leonard was a bad man.
Okay.
And then number 3, man.
Okay.
I'm like, man, I'm gonna have to go with Mike Tyson.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to do that.
Number 1?
Ali.
Okay.
So yeah, that question goes now to you, Jimbo.
What was it? I'm sorry, I heard the house alarm going off. I'm like, what the heck going on here? I almost grabbed a pistol.
But question was, and before we go into our topic that we're ready to go into, you asked about our favorite boxers. So I was like, okay, past or present, I need your top 3 of all time. All time.
I don't know if I could give. Oh, that's hard, bro.
Yeah.
Top 3. That's a trick question.
Drip gave me the same reaction. Like, oh man, that's tough. All time, man. And I like to do it 3. People like to do like all time top 5. I like to do 3 because those when you see 1, 2, and 3, those are the dudes. You know what I mean? Out of your perspective, those are the dudes. My
perspective.
So I need top 3.
Number 1 has to be Floyd Money Mayweather.
Okay.
I know. I speak to a lot of old heads, and they like, oh, you know, Floyd, you know, back in the day, somebody would have beat him, yada yada yada. But then when I saw an interview with Sugar Ray Leonard, and for the interview he had with Mike Tyson, him and Tommy Hitman Hearns, and for him to come out and say, You know what? I don't think in any generation, any era, I don't think nobody could beat Floyd, because he was like Floyd. He can hit you with a plethora of different styles. He don't got just one style. You know, he can hit you with many styles, and for that to come out of Sugar Ray Leonard mouth to say that I don't think nobody can beat Floyd. He said, to me, I think that's.
It's hard for you, I know.
Yeah,
I know. I was like, okay, so Floyd number one,
and I study Floyd too, and I love everything about Floyd, man. Like I don't care what nobody say about that dude in the box ring. That dude is amazing, bro. Dang, the other two. Woo. I'm gonna do this. He's a decent boxer, but he's not a really great boxer. But I'm doing this because of, you know, what he represents for men, what he represents for, you know what I'm saying. I don't even know if I want to do that. It's so many people.
I need two more. Then we can go into the next one. I need two more.
Man. I'm gonna go ahead and throw. I will throw Sugar Ray Leonard in there for the simple fact that he fought everybody.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't run from nobody.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't find that too often.
Yeah.
And I'll say the same thing for Chavez Sr., Mexican great. He didn't run from nobody. He wanted all the smoke. People was running from him like people was running from them, from Sugar Ray, Leonard, from Floyd. People was running from these guys. Let me see. I'll give you one more. See, I'm torn. I got a 3A and a 3B, and it's me. The 3B is me playing favoritism. Andre Ward.
Okay.
And 3B Earl Spence. And the reason why I put them two on the list, because I think that those two guys are complete, like Floyd, Ray Leonard, Ward, Earl Spence are the epitome of the science of boxing.
Okay.
And if you ever want to learn about boxing, you can watch those guys. Like, so yes.
Okay.
Yes, I would say them.
Big time. I needed to know that, fellas. I needed to know that.
Yeah.
So
and freaking Earl Spence, he gets better every fight.
It comes with the approach.
Every fight.
You know what I'm saying? It comes with the approach. That's what I was saying. I love that dude.
So next, drip. That's what Brandon was waiting for. Brandon finna be messing. Let's talk about this so beautiful press conference, the one and only press conference for Wilder versus Fury 3 that took place in Los Angeles. But that was Thursday, correct? No,
the fight.
No, that was Tuesday.
Yeah, it was Tuesday.
That's first announced that fight is July 24th.
Well, yeah.
July 24th.
July 24th. Shout out to my sister. That's her birthday. But July 24th, Fury and Wilder 3. I need to know y'all's perspectives. Y'all know I'm all about that word perspective, because it's like a bird's eye view for me. So I need y'all's perspective. Then
did you see the press conference?
I watched clips of the press conference, and I saw, actually before we got on, I saw what Wilder said. So I want to hear you guys'.
Hold on, what did he say?
First and foremost, I'm gonna just paraphrase it. First and foremost, he said head's finna get knocked off. It was probably a 4 to 5 minute saying what Wilder said, and the biggest thing I remember for that was like heads is about to get knocked off. He thanked his team, he thanked his legal team, his lawyers, and after he thanked everybody, he just wanted everybody to know that somebody here finna get.
That's right.
so yeah, I saw it right before we got on here.
Yes, sir.
I know Drip don't like that. I know Drip don't like that.
I hope Deontay knocked the snot out this clown.
That's what you hoping for.
No, I'm sorry. That's what's going to happen.
You're hoping for.
Listen. Let me tell you, he ain't gonna be able to play with his kids no more. God dog it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
How Deontay gonna beat somebody he ain't never beat before?
Brandon.
I told you before we started.
Open the prayer.
Before we started. I was wild to go beat somebody and knock off a head. And believe me, I like the guy. Love the guy. Love Deontay Wilder. How he gonna beat somebody?
Listen, let's start here. Let's start with the first fight. Let's just get this out of the way.
Let's get it out of the way. Let's get it out of the way. That draw.
And it really wasn't a draw. Okay, Deontay won that fight. It was clear as day.
So explain to everybody, why wasn't that a draw?
Deontay knocked him out silly. The dude was still he wasn't fully up with the 10 count. The 10 count, you got to be up, ready to go. You can't still be getting up. But the referee, and I saw an interview with him personally, and he said, "Oh, I wanted to give Tyson, he's a champ. I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt and give him a chance to continue the fight. You should have did your job. That's what you should have did. He wasn't up. That should have been the fight." Telly, you can go ahead.
Man, let me tell you something. Everybody from that first fight said Tyson Fury was winning. It was when Deontay knocked him down.
Well, hold on,
bro.
He knocked him down 3 times that fight, and then he knocked him out.
I'm talking about the last knockdown.
I need receipts. Who was everybody that said
the everybody, like whoever was at the fight, the writers, everybody was saying Tyson was winning that fight. And when he knocked him down that last time, it's what got him to the draw. It's what got him to the draw. Now,
bro, hold on, pause. If you in any other fight, bro, someone gets knocked down 3 times and then they get knocked out.
Bro, he wasn't knocked out.
Bro, he was still getting up on the 10 when the dude counted 10.
He was already up at 8.
No, he wasn't. Stop the fool.
So now we talking about the second fight. I thought we was on the first
fight.
This
the
we're
first
on the first fight.
Oh, this the first fight?
Yeah.
And Mark, don't worry. We're gonna get to you, Mark. We're gonna get to your question.
I mean, the man sat up like the Undertaker.
Not Mark Calloway.
Man, yeah. That scared Wilder. Because he used to people going to sleep. Man sat up like the Undertaker. Like
that man stood like the Undertaker.
It was a draw.
Oh, man.
Let it go.
Bro, you've been watching way too much ESPN. I tell you. No, wait, because the same stuff, the same rhetoric that's coming out of his mouth is the same rhetoric that ESPN been speaking.
I didn't even know ESPN said that means it's true then.
No,
I ain't even watch ESPN.
ESPN, you got 2 clowns on there named Stephen A. Smith and what's the Max Kellerman? Who know nothing about boxing. 2 clowns. I have zero respect for any of them clowns.
I thought Max knew a little something.
Man, Matt's a fool. Listen to that.
I thought Matt knew a little something.
Man, I don't get started on those dudes. They're idiots. They shouldn't even. Yeah. All right.
Let's get the Mark question, Jimbo, before we annoy you.
Okay. What happened the last fight, Mark? I'm glad you asked that. Tyson Fury cheated, God dog it. He cheated. That's what happened the last fight. He cheated.
What cheat?
You ain't seen the photos?
I mean, dude, by cheating, if you mean
how do you cheat in boxing for one? How do you cheat in boxing?
His gloves wasn't even all the way on.
Oh man. Now the gloves
weren't all the way on.
Don't they check that before they get in the ring, though?
Yes.
They're supposed to, but
they check them.
No, but wait. They're supposed to, but guess what? In the past history, you had many people. What's the dude that had some stuff on his tape that kind of like made his hand like cement? He fought and he beat the snot out of Miguel Cotto, and Miguel Cotto didn't.
No, not Juan Marichal, is he?
I can't think his name. I don't think that was it. When I hear it, I'm like, that's it. He beat the crap out of Miguel Cotto, and Miguel Cotto's face was toe up. So he was like, and then he went to go fight Shane Mosley. And Shane Mosley's trainer at the time, rest in peace to Nassim. What is it? Nassim Muhammad, I think.
Conspiracy theory.
Yeah. Hey, conspiracy. I tell you what, Mark been listening to Stephen A. Smith, the guy who's never smelt the boxing ring nor seen it. So
hey, I know we're gonna blow up one day, and I want to show this tape because I definitely want to get into it with Stephen A. We're gonna blow up one day. I'm speaking into existence. We're gonna blow up, and I'm gonna show him this tape. In my house, I'm gonna be like, Steven, what do you have to say about that?
There wasn't no cheating.
Come on, son.
By cheating, do you mean his face was being stopped with his fist? Because he kept beating a dog mess out there.
Look, Mark just put up another one. Collins Jr. versus Resto. That was another one. See, was a brick in the glove fight, but I was saying Shane Mosley's trainer called the other dude who beat Cotto. I got kids. Baby.
I know.
Y'all be nice. Y'all be nice.
We got a lot of them jokers around here.
Okay. Y'all be nice.
Hey, tell your daughters this ain't family talk right now. This is about this fight around.
Girls, go back in the room, please. Thank you.
Oh, see, Sonny Liston put Vaseline on his glove
and blinded Ali. Dang, I didn't know that.
Hold on. Before you go on, who blinded Ali? Really?
Yeah, Sonny Liston. Well, that's back in the day. Lord knows what they was doing back then.
Hey, but look, listen, our brother, Mr. Mark, he's backing my conspiracy theory, so-called conspiracy theory. But thank you, Mark. I appreciate your unwillingness to help.
Look, let me tell you something.
He trying to lay out some knowledge for y'all,
and that's good knowledge. It ain't no conspiracy. If you watch the second fight, he just whooped the man butt. That's it. Ain't got nothing to do with no glove. Ain't got nothing to do with that Mortal Kombat suit that he walked down to the ring in.
What round he got knocked out in? Seventh round.
I mean, they threw in the towel. He was getting his head beat in. I'm sitting up there watching a fight like, Jesus, stop it. I don't want the man to get killed. I was like, stop.
I wish we had some clips of this. I would love to see this.
I
would love to take a gander at this. I think I'm gonna take a gander when we get off the show. But
I'll send it to you.
Yeah, send it to me.
I'll send it to you.
Send it to me, Drew. Send it to me. I really want to.
You gonna watch? You gonna be like, yeah, he whooped him. Now I don't know. Something was wrong with Deontay. I give it to him. Something was wrong with him because he didn't look right in the pregame, and then he come down to the ring wearing some battled armored Mortal Kombat suit or something, trying to psych this man out. Then he later used that as an excuse, talking about the suit was too heavy. Well, who told you to put it on? So.
Oh, good. It's like Mark said he got clocked in the second round. Wasn't the same after that.
I know
he wasn't the same before the bell rung.
Something was wrong with him.
So
you can tell.
So Mark mentioned this earlier in the comments. Let me go back because I don't want to misquote Mark.
Mark, you want to beam, man, Mark? You can send us your email, man. We can get you in right now.
Did we touch the fact when he said what happened in the last fight? Because I want to kind of what happened with the last fight, and I want to see you guys' reaction, how y'all think it's going to be in this fight. So did we touch on what happened in that last fight?
We already touched on it.
Yeah,
Brandon.
we touched on it.
Why you keep wanting to? You still trying to be Mezzy?
All right, Jimmy, I'm gonna leave it alone. All right, so let's talk about this fight. July 24th. What are you expecting?
Hold on. Nah, Mark, I was asking you if you wanted to beam in like us, either audio or just or video and audio or just audio. I was just saying you can send us your email and we could get you on. You can join the conversation with us if you want it.
So I think Mark already answered my question before I asked it. Predictions. I need a prediction. What do you think?
There go the first one right there. You see that?
Mark, hey, that's Mark. I ain't heard yours.
What you mean? You know, I'm B1. What you talking about?
I know where you stand, but everybody that might be listening and might listen in the near future don't know where you stand. So you put it out there.
Mark say he ugly. Come on,
I'm
Mark.
good. I'm ugly.
Come on, you gotta do.
Don't do that to
don't
yourself.
Play yourself
Mark.
like that, Mark.
Don't play yourself, Mark. We all kings around here, brother.
Yes, sir.
You can jump on in this kingdom if you want to, my guy. You can jump on.
I don't see it going past 8. You know, and I just think that'd be wild of being nice to Fury. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Fury gonna wish he had Jesus on his side when Deontay get done with him.
Hey, y'all hear Jimmy? He's like, yeah, like he don't even know what to tell y'all right now.
All I know, Deontay gonna show him what's up, though. Well, that's all I gotta tell you. Just keep watching.
All right, Drew. I know.
You know where I'm gonna come. Right. Fury is gonna embarrass this dude yet again. This time he might just put him to sleep.
Embarrass you. Keep this up.
I told you. I'm gonna wake up. Look, dude, I'm getting up at 6 a.m. July 24th. I'm gonna make sure all the food is cooked. I'm gonna make sure all the drinks and the ice. I don't want to miss a thing.
Oh my God.
I got you on speed dial. I'm setting up everything.
You know what? We probably need to go ahead and go live and watch this together.
Nah, I'm not watching this. I'm not watching this live. I'm watching the fight. I'm not trying to talk to nobody right now.
Oh, you ain't trying to talk to
nobody? You want to talk to me? Come to where I'm at. Come to my address. Bring some food. And let's go.
Well, you know I can't do that right now.
Yeah, I know.
I would if I could.
We could go live for a different fight, but you know, I felt like I lost that fight. I felt like I was cheated in that fight. So that's personal to me.
Oh, I was like, you took it personal?
Yeah, that's personal to me. So straight up.
You ain't gotta talk to me. I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna be sending you messages after the rounds, between the rounds. I'm gonna be like, man, do you see Tyson? Man, he killing your boy. Somebody stop the fight.
He ain't gonna answer the text message. I would tell you that right now.
He ain't gotta answer it. They coming anyway.
He ain't gonna answer that text message. And don't let Wilder lose. You ain't hearing from Jimmy at all.
He gonna go into witness protection. I'm gonna find him then.
Jimmy ain't gonna hide. He ain't one to hide now. He ain't one to hide. But you won't hear from him if Wilder loses.
I'm gonna have to check on him. I want to make sure he all right.
Listen, trust me. Y'all haven't seen the interviews I've seen of Deontay, man.
Let me tell you something. Man, confidence is gone, man. All that is he trying to cite. He trying to cite Tyson Fury out. He don't even believe what he's saying.
I got a question. How much money did Tyson Fury pay you?
He ain't paying me nothing.
You on payroll. You on payroll.
He didn't pay me nothing.
Not talking. You on pay. Hey, $8,000 will change your life, boy.
I know it will.
So how much he gave you?
No, I don't come for 8. I got to get a little bit more. Let me tell you something. It's like Brandon asked earlier. How you gonna beat a man you never beat before?
That question still stands. I don't think I really got that answer.
Bro, that's like asking Floyd how he beat all the other fighters that he beat. He beat him. What you talking
But they ain't beat him. That's the thing.
Reverse. That's the thing. They haven't beat him.
Tyson ain't beat Wilder.
He did?
He cheated.
Okay. He cheated.
Yeah. If you beat him, you beat him fair and square.
I looked like a pretty fair square butt whooping last time.
But don't worry, with this fight, Deontay's team, they're gonna make sure they check everything. So if Tyson Fury win this, which he won't, then we're gonna find out who the true champ is.
That's true.
Bomb Squad.
Yeah, okay.
Bomb Squad.
He going back to the Bronx without a belt.
Child, please.
I like the dude. Don't get me wrong.
That belt going back to Alabama.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
We call him the Bronx Bomber. You need to go somewhere. We ain't getting those belts. On to AJ. Watch this. Tyson Fury, AJ.
But you heard what Tyson Fury said about AJ, though.
I ain't hear that. What do you say about AJ?
What? Let me enlighten you, brother.
Coach A checking in.
Let me tell you something.
What's up, Coach?
Tyson Fury himself said that AJ couldn't beat Deontay.
I beg to differ. Man, I beg to differ. I think AJ can get Deontay.
Child, please.
AJ's a boxer. He technically sound, man. And once again, I told you, he got that height, he got that reach. He can get Wilder.
You done?
As a matter of fact, there's a couple of. As a matter of fact, on the not to get sidetracked, but on this Saturday, I want y'all to take a look at this fight. Got to shout it out. Michaela Mayers versus Erica Farias. There's the women boxing for the WBO junior light heavyweight title. There's a couple of women fights.
What is that showing on?
This is going to be showing on ESPN.
Okay.
Out in Vegas. There's a couple of women fights. And one more, like I was telling Jimmy, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. is boxing Anderson Silva. I'm really interested in that because everybody know Anderson Silva.
Anderson, he a legend, man.
Right here, UFC legend
too. Yeah.
And he boxing. This will be his fourth fight. He's 1-1-1. His victory came by way of knockout, so he knows what he's doing. And as you mentioned earlier, Chavez Sr. will actually be fighting this Saturday also. He's fighting Hector Camacho Jr. So, in an exhibition. So, this Saturday is loaded with a lot of good fights that even like for you, Brandon, like you said, you want to, get into it, man, this would be the perfect time.
Okay.
It'll be the perfect time to watch these fights because, man, these are some, I think these are going to be some, you're going to see a classic or two this Saturday.
Oh, but not to downplay what you're saying too, but I gotta say this. Shout out to Clarissa Shields. That was a good fight. If anybody know anything about Clarissa, she's she self-proclaimed greatest woman of all time. She calls herself.
I like that.
She's a really good boxer. But I guess she wasn't getting the attention, the money that she was seeking or felt that she deserved. So she crossed on over to the UFC. And by the way, she a 2 or 3 time gold medalist winner in the Olympics?
Yeah, she
I want to say 3 times.
She got accolades out this world.
Yeah. and even better, she started out at 168. She won belts at 168. Then she went to 160 and won belts. Then she went to 154, I want to say, and won belts.
You said she switched over to UFC?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. Okay.
But she didn't. She said she's not giving up boxing. She's gonna do them both. I actually thought the way she was going back and forth with Layla Ali, they was gonna get something going.
Layla wasn't gonna do nothing.
Hey, Layla said she'll get her. I gotta believe it. Her last name Ali. So
he said, I gotta believe.
Till somebody prove it wrong, I say Layla will get it.
Look at Jimmy face.
I feel sorry for Johnny, man. I think it's that cold weather in Illinois getting to him.
You gotta be something, man.
Golly.
You say just because the last name Ali, he give you no.
What you eating?
Hmm?
What you eating?
It's Taco Thursday, baby.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem right there.
There ain't no problem.
Yeah, man.
But
yeah.
You're supposed to have that on Tuesday.
Clarissa, that was a good fight. What Clarissa did, man. So shout out to her. Got to give her some love before we get off here. Man. I can't imagine going from boxing to MMA. I can't imagine, boy.
I mean, gotta salute the women.
It's a stretch, but you see a lot of people doing that MMA crossover. You see football players.
Yeah,
they coming over there, and I mean, take Greg Hardy. That dude came. He NFL. Came out the NFL.
Yeah,
making a little noise in MMA.
Mm-hmm. He got whooped though, didn't he, by somebody?
I think he lost. Yeah,
I think he lost his last one, but
everybody lose. So,
yeah, I mean, look at Brock Lesnar. When Brock Lesnar first started, he got whooped, and now Brock is supposed to be this feared dude up in MMA, and so to do MMA, man, you gotta have a lot of anger in you or something, man. Just
you gotta be some different type of specimen.
Yeah, it's a whole different type of animal.
Yeah,
work out your daddy issues or something.
Yeah, you gotta work out some way. There's some angry people in MMA, boy. I tell you, some angry people.
It's not for everybody. We've seen some people get embarrassed.
Yeah, you got to have the mindset to be walking into that. It's not even a square circle. It's an
octagon.
Octagon. So yeah, man. Yeah. But yeah, man, that's what I had today, fellas.
All right.
Yeah, that's it, man.
That is it.
Like I'm ready.
Right. Like I said, it's a bunch of good fights coming on Saturday. A lot of belts on the line. Mm-hmm. So man, y'all tune in on ESPN. And what's that new joint that they use? What's it called?
What,
Danzy or something?
Danzy.
DANZ.
About to say, Dazen.
Dazen. Yeah. They got some on there. You always know Showtime.
Right.
Showtime got that going on. That's Charlo. Charlo's on Showtime.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that one. I got Showtime on that. I'm not paying for Dazen because they with that job.
But the rest look like they on ESPN. So except for the silver fight, that's in BEIN Sports Pay-Per-View.
Oh man, I ain't heard of that one.
Yeah, I know, man. That's like, I guess, what is that? BT Sports over in Britain and all that.
Over in Britain, yeah. BT Sports, yeah.
So you got that. A couple of more, but yeah, everything else is on ESPN and ESPN Plus. So check those fights out.
Absolutely.
And we'll be back at it talking about it.
Absolutely.
as we inch closer to what I'm gonna call, man, the massacre of Wilder.
Oh my God. Oh my. People, we will see you next Thursday.
Listen, remember every word. Hey, shouts out to the LDBC, man. Shouts out to the LDBC before we go.
Yeah.
Hey, whoever we need to find out who's gonna be in the house in Las Vegas when Wilder Theory take place. Find out who's gonna be in the house when Spence fight Pacquiao in Las Vegas.
When is that?
I'm very interested in. I can't wait for that.
When is that fight?
What, Pacquiao and Spence?
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. I got it in my calendar because I'm trying to make it that way.
I was about to say, Jimmy, then you said we all need to link up and head to Vegas?
Well, it was that I was trying to do that for the Wilder fight because I thought that was going to be in August, but then they moved it to July. But now the Spence fight, that's on the 21st of August.
Oh,
that's going to be in Vegas too?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I might have to check that out.
But I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of scared because the cheapest tickets I found for Deontay Wilder Fury is $500.
Jesus Christ.
So I'm thinking I could go to the Spence fight because Canelo fight in Miami. I know somebody. Sal went, and Sal, I looked it up too. The cheapest like nosebleeds for them was like and for the Canelo fight was like $40-$50.
Oh, I can do that. I like that.
Yeah, I like that, but $500 for the cheapest, man, bro. The flight $300 by itself.
Man,
Not mention a hotel.
Might be watching it right here in this living room.
Man,
right here in this living room, looking right at it. But hey, I want to appreciate everybody that stopped through today, man. We had Mark stop through. Coach A checked in from the Family Talk page today. Coach A, see you doing big things with Impact. We love it, brother. Y'all go check that out when you get a chance. Nate stopped through. Mom stopped through. My Duke stopped through. T stopped through. Matrix stopped through. We just want to appreciate everybody. This is something that Family Talk is presenting. We're branching out a little bit. It's more like a house, and this is just one of the rooms in the house, if that makes any sense to everybody. So we just walked into the boxing room. Y'all can expect more from Family Talk. Y'all can expect more from the final round. Brothers, y'all got anything else to
hey man, I can't wait to talk to Big Lion, man. Big Lion.
Hey,
I heard a lot about you, man. I can't wait to chat with you.
I don't know if he stopped. I know he was at the gym with the dude I was telling you about. He sent me some pictures. So I'll send you those. But he's at the gym. That's why he couldn't come on today. He was boxing. That's what Big Lion do. He was boxing. So I'm gonna set that up. Big Lion say he gonna get in touch with me.
I need to find out when Nate going back to Virginia. So I see if I can slide, man.
You got to meet. He cool as heck, dog.
Yeah.
Man, he called me today. He's like, "What's up, nephew?" I'm like, "Man, I'm trying to hook you up with this boxing podcast so we can get you on." He said he definitely down for it, but he just couldn't do it today. But he said the first thing that came to his mind was Coach Bubba, and he said I guess Coach Bubba did have a bout with Muhammad Ali, so he's gonna. I was like, "Man, set that up." I was like, we'd love to talk about that.
Man, listen to your lingo. You sound like you know boxing. You said most people say fights. You said a bout.
I'm trying, bro.
Yeah, I see.
I'm trying about. Yeah, ain't no boxing or fight. It's about. But Big Lion said he gonna get back with me. He was supposed to call me, so I'll probably hit him up later on tonight. But I get with y'all and let y'all know what Lion talking about.
Please.
And so we can set that up. He said he'll love to do the interview and everything. So we'll set that up. But if y'all ain't got nothing else, man.
One more thing, everybody. Make sure you tune in Saturday morning, 9 a.m. Family Talk. Another barbecue as usual.
Hey man, we're gonna talk about.
Go ahead.
Our Father's Day special. I would love for all of the fathers to pull up, man. Please. Every last father that is a part of this Family Talk family, please pull up. We want to appreciate you. We want to give our roses while you're here and for the things you do for y'all's families. We all finna be there. We all fathers. We finna pull up. We finna be talking fatherhood. And we might get into a little NBA if we have the chance, but we know it's surrounded by the fathers on Saturday. So y'all please pull up. Very special thing for the fathers, so we can give you guys some roses for the jobs you do in your households, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank y'all for joining us, man. Thank y'all for joining us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Like I said, we'll be back. What, next Thursday, Jimbo?
We'll see.
Like Jimmy say, we'll see. We got a plan on it. This is something new. We gotta make sure we got it down pat. So this your boy B, man.
Chef Jimbo in the building, man.
Johnny Drip.
Like I said, y'all tune in Saturday for the Family Talk discussion. Everybody in the bucket gonna be there. Nick, Nate, Johnny Drip, Chef Jimbo, B, Coach A. We all gonna be in the building. So y'all come holler at us at the barbecue. All right.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We out here.